Hey everybody, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements. I'm going to try to make one of these driving in the truck after the job videos that I see everybody making. Talk to you about what just happened for me here, and it's all good. I met this guy last year. He lives in this really nice neighborhood in Connecticut. Really big houses, all newish, 10 or so years old houses. Very nice place. Big money houses for the area, and he is like the mayor of the street. He knows everybody, connected with everybody. Basically, he's the man in the area, and I was fortunate enough to meet him last year because he needed some snow plowing, which I was ultimately not able to help him with. But when I came up to talk to him about plowing, I told him that we're actually doing power washing. That's what we do, and he says, "Oh yeah, well." Give me a quote. And I said, okay. So I did that. And then, I came up with a decent number, and he thought that was good. And I called him last week and said, hey, you know what? I'm a little slow, and I want to fill in some gaps, and I'm going to offer you a little bit better deal than what I had said to you last year. And he thought that was fantastic. So, I gave him $50 discount. It was originally $425. I offered to do everything that we had talked about for $375, which is a fantastic deal. It's a big house with a 3-bay attached garage and some vinyl fencing and stuff like that. So I came up and, he told me he's going to market me to everybody else in the neighborhood, that my price was fantastic, much lower than he had been getting, or the neighborhood has been getting from another guy who comes up in here, whom I don't even know who that is, so I'm not trying to undercut anybody. It's just I try to give a reasonable price in most cases. And, I think that one of the most important things what I'm trying to illustrate here is that one of the most important things you can do in marketing, especially if you don't have a lot of money to market, is to go the extra mile for every client that you get. Do something a little extra for them that they weren't expecting you to do. And then when you're done, show them all the things that you did. This guy quoted him for the house wash. I also did about 40 feet of vinyl fence on both sides. He had some terrible irrigation stains on the vinyl, and I was able to get that off with F9 bark. Thankfully, I bought some of that, and that kind of blew him away. And he also had concrete walkways with iron staining on it, which I was able to remove. And I did a little bit of his back patio, did his bulkhead, cleaned his stairs, and just basically, anything that I saw was dirty that needed to be power washed, I did. And I was there for a little less than 3 hours. And, $375 was my deal. So the guy comes out, he was thrilled, couldn't believe how clean everything came. I made some videos of the cleaning process, but, and he was just so excited. He's just blown away with how white everything was, and he's gonna, tell everyone in the neighborhood. And again, he's the mayor, and he's telling me there's like at least 5 or 6 more houses coming my way, and that's fantastic. And then he gave me a $75 tip. He was so happy with the work I did. So I wound up making $450 on the job, which is more than I had quoted him in the fall last year. And he just went on and on about what a good job we did. And it's really the absolute best marketing you can do is to give your client a little something extra every single job. Every single job. I've been doing that consistently with everything that I do, and it just pays me dividends over and over and over and over. I'm getting referrals practically from every client that I do. Is just thrilled. They're either giving me a review on Google or a review on Facebook, or they're feeding me to somebody else. And that's how you're going to build your business, is doing a good job. Take your time, do quality work, especially when you're first starting out. You don't need to be like rushing through your job or worrying about doing it 20 minutes faster so you can get to the next job, especially if you don't have a next job. Take your time and do an exceptionally high quality job, and you're going to get more and more and more and more work. And that's what I've been doing, and it's working fantastic for me. So then during the job, I took a break for a minute to refill my chemical X-Jet bucket at the truck and grab grabbed the yard sign and went out and put it at the end of his driveway. And as I'm putting it out there, a lady is walking up the street with her kids and their dog, and we're all like, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, what a beautiful day! It was snowing yesterday. It's 45 degrees today. What a change!" That's how it is in New England, and we're all just like, "Oh, chit chat a little bit. Take the time to say hello to people." So she says to me, how much do you charge to wash a house? And I said, well, I'll need to take a look at your house. There's too many factors, whatever. I'd be happy to come give you a quote as soon as I'm done here. And she says, that's fantastic. Gives me the house number. So I'm just leaving that property now. I went up, talked to her. Easy house. Gave her a great number. She's thrilled. I'm booked for next week. So I'm washing that house next week. Just from, opening up and having conversation with people and doing a good job. I gave her another great number, and it's just going to build into more work because that's how you do it. So I'm on my way home now. I'm going to put up a video of washing the big house that I just did. If anybody wants to check that out, I got myself a little apple wash and throwing up that pink soap, so that's fun. But anyway, I think that's probably the best marketing tip anybody could give you is going to be the most bang for your buck, is getting that personal referral from a happy client. Take the time to do quality work. Happy clients are going to be your best bet every time. Like and subscribe to my channel, and have a great week. Stay safe.